With the release of Inventor 2024.1, there was a nice enhancement dealing with how you can orbit around your models. It was something personally that I missed with the release of 2024.1 and didn't find it until I started to actually work in 2025. So I thought it'd be worth a little bit of time showing you how it works. So right now, if you go into Inventor with the new enhancement, if you go into the application options, you can see you have a new selection down here at the very bottom. It's called Use the Nearest Model Point for Orbit. And this is enabled now by default, and so that is the new functionality. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit close here. I'm going to go back to my model, and you can see that I'm already in my default home view. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my keyboard. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing the Shift key and the middle mouse button, and you can see that when I do that to orbit my model, it centers the model on the pivot point at the center. So I'm orbiting about the center of the model. So in order to change that easily and orbit around a specific point, what you can do if you zoom in, so let's say we're zooming into this corner right here, and what I want to do now is kind of put my mouse close to a vertex that I want to orbit around, and again I'm going to hit the Shift and the middle mouse button, and you can see how now it is orbiting around that point. Okay, so that's a really nice little enhancement that really does make orbiting about your model a little bit easier. I'm just going to return back to the home view, and now I'm going to actually go over and I'm going to disable that option. So I'm going back into the application options. I'm going to disable the Use Nearest Model Point for Orbit and click Apply and close the dialog box. And now when I go in and do try and do the exact same thing, so I'm going to get zoomed into my model here. Go close to a vertex, press Shift and middle mouse. You can see that it's still orbiting from the pivot point at the center of the model. So the key here is making sure that it is enabled to get that functionality to work. So I hope that helps out a little bit with making your kind of moving around and viewing different portions of your model a little easier.